So I wanted to share with you because I was thinking that I really wanted to not only pay for my Isagenix products, but I also wanted to add money into my budget instead of taking money out of my budget for the holidays. So the holidays can be a super stressful time of the year because there's additional costs, there's travel, there's experiences, there's things that you want to do with your family. And with Isagenix, you have a way to add back in to your monthly budget, which is really amazing, and continue to pay for the products that you know and love and get that premium dense nutrition in your body. So I wanted to share my screen with you and just have like a short little presentation. I want to honor your time and not too much time. So go back up to my slides. Okay, so I want to talk about increasing your family's budget for the holidays and joining the Eat for Free Club. So if you are in the Eat for Free Club, woo, good job. The Eat for Free Club is amazing. And it truly does allow you to utilize referral rebates from Isagenix and some residual income to be able to pay for your Isagenix products. And that alone is going to put money back in your budget. Hello, it's less money that you're having to spend on groceries. You're getting your premium groceries from Isagenix delivered to your door. So I want to ask you, do you want to increase your family's budget and get paid to be healthy? Can't hear anybody, but I'm going to go ahead and say yeah. Okay, so you guys, the holidays are coming. I don't know if you knew this. Every year, same time of the year, Thanksgiving is exactly 53 days away from today, and Christmas is 84 days away. So not only do you have 2.5 months to get your shopping done for presents, I have not even started. I know there's some people out there that are already done. That is not me. I am like a December 15th kind of a person. But you have 2.5 months to get your shopping done. So I want to ask you to think about, what would some extra income do for you in the next 2.5 months? What if you could make a couple $100 extra? What if you could make a couple $1,000 extra to not only be able to pay for your products that you're already using, but to be able to be a blessing in others' lives, and have money in your budget to be able to take your family to dinner, to travel, and to buy some Christmas presents. So what does the holidays look like for your family? This is a great opportunity. It's October 2nd. It's a great opportunity for you to sit down tonight or sit down tomorrow and think about almost like goal setting, but you're almost doing more of kind of a budget of what does the holidays look like for your family? Do you travel on Thanksgiving? Do you drive or do you fly? Are you required to bring, food? Are you doing all of the food? There's a cost to that. What does that look like? Are you traveling for Christmas? Are you going to any holiday parties? Are you required to give gifts at those parties? Do you have a spending limit for your family? Do you have have you negotiated a spending limit between your spouse? What about your kids? Do you spend a certain amount on each one of them? Do you draw names? So like if you are going to a family party, like I know for my family, we do like a white elephant. So that way we only bring one $30 and one $10, and we do white elephant. But do you draw names, or you feel like you're responsible for giving a gift to everyone? Do you do experiences? If so, what do those look like? And then again, do you need money to travel for Christmas? Do you guys go on vacation and maybe you just get away? What does it look like? And I also want to ask you, think about, the holidays can be a really stressful time, or you have this gift of Isagenix in your hand, and it can be a blessing to just completely reduce the amount of stress of getting your son or daughter that one toy that everyone's getting that you're just not sure you're able to afford this year. So think about these questions, write it down, really brainstorm of what the holidays are going to look like. And it's almost kind of like a vision cast, because you can take these numbers and you can turn around and you can say, okay, I have my 8 to 5 or my 9 to 5, and I have a great product that I'm loving and using. Why don't I turn that into a little bit of a hustle just for the holidays? So what does it look like? So I want you guys to think about What is your budget? Because whether or not you're casually sharing Isagenix, you're doing it as a business, or you are simply just a product user and you're watching this because you'd love a little less stress for the holidays, you have a budget. You have an amount you usually spend on Isagenix a month. And if that's around 100 BV, that's $150 to $170-ish in the US. What's your grocery budget look like? Also think about, does that increase, or I don't think it would decrease, but does that increase during the holidays? Are you making cookies and things like that? And then how often are you guys going out? Do you drink when you go out? Are you going out with the whole family or just you and your spouse for date night? But what do those additional things add up to be? That's your food budget. So I want to ask you to think about for a second, what if you added in $200 to $400 between now and Christmas? Or let's get crazy. What if you added $200 to $400 every month from now till Christmas? What would that do for you and your family? So I don't know if you know this, but you you can earn for spending once you share with those first two people. So every time you purchase any Isagenix product, there's business volume or points attached to it. And regardless if you have shared or not, you have points sitting there. You've kind of banked them. They're just there waiting for you for when you decide that you want to share with two people. So get with the person that helped you start, get with the person who's helping you, coach you in your products or maybe in your business, and talk to them about how many points you have sitting there, because that's also banked savings account. It's like so fun. So it's going to be different and it's going to look different for everyone. So make sure you connect with someone. That way they can help you figure out what's there and what does that mean if you share with two people. Because that's money. It's a little savings, Isagenix savings account. So how do you join the Eat for Free Club? Well, it's super simple. So you'll see you're blue. Sorry for any guys, it's definitely a picture of a girl. You are there, and when you share with two people, you'll see the one on the left is a woman, the one on the right is a male. So maybe you share with your husband or your dad, and you share with your BFF. Well, this is where it starts to get really good. So when you share with, let's say your dad, and he starts with a value pack, Isagenix is going to give you a virtual high five, and they're going to say, here is $100 for helping your dad get started with Isagenix, because you guys, we don't pay for marketing. So Isagenix gives you that $100 referral rebate as a thank you for sharing and referring your dad to Isagenix to get his premium groceries. So if you help your dad and your best friend in the same week get started, and your best friend also gets a value pack, Isagenix is going to say, you know what, we're actually going to double that, $100. So instead of getting $100 for helping each one of them, they're going to give you $200 for helping each one of them. That's $400 in your pocket. What could you do with $400? I know, just thinking off the top of my head, like what bills that could help pay for, what products that could help pay for, what gifts that could help pay for. And when you help your first two people get started with Isagenix, they're going to give you $50, which is super awesome. Now, if you turn around and you help your best friend find two people, because she's like, hey girl, I also need some help for the holidays because my budget is real tight and I have some presents to buy and I don't really want people to go without. So you turn around and you help her find two people and get them started on value packs. Guess what? She's going to get that same $450 as long as it happens in the same week, which is awesome. And then you turn around and you help your dad find two people. Maybe he helps your sibling get started and an uncle. He's also going to be eligible for exactly what you got as long as he's helping two people on a value pack in the same week get started, which is really awesome. And Isagenix, for helping them and sharing with them and helping them share, is going to reward you with $100 for each person for helping them find two. So How much is that? You guys, it's amazing. 450 and 200 is $650 for helping 2 people in 1 week. You could do that next week, and then you could turn around and do it the next week. And that would be some epic income, right? But you could also help 2 people get started in October. You could help 2 people get started in November on a value pack, and you could help 2 people get started in December on a value pack before Christmas. And let's say they aren't in the same week. That would still be $600 that you would have additional that you weren't expecting, which is awesome. So that would help pay for your products. And that would also put some money back in your budget for the holidays and the expenses that go along with that. Now, if you help 2 people in the same week in October, 2 people in the same week in October or November, 2 people in the same week in December before Christmas, that could potentially be $1,200 when getting them started on a value pack. That's a lot. That's like some people's mortgage payment or rent. That's a lot of extra income. And if you're spending about $150 a month on Isagenix, what does that leave you with? That'd be $300, $450. That'd still leave you about $850 to utilize towards the holidays. Plus, you're not taking that $150 a month you normally spend on products out of your grocery budget. It's like huge. Are you tracking with me? Like, this is amazing. It gets me like super fired up. Okay, so there's one more way of earning for the holidays. So when you help your first 2 people, you actually unlock something really awesome. So it's called cycling. And this is where residual comes in. And this is where, if you're ever like, how you guys keep talking about that you can get paid while you sleep, what does that mean? So as you get people started and they have successful product experiences, they're gonna keep ordering, right? Or they're gonna try new products the next month. And when they do that, that volume or those points associated, remember how I said you keep them and you bank them and they add up? Well, when you help your first 2 people, you're open and unlock the door to be able to get these cycles. So when you get 600 points on one side and 300 on another, Isagenix is like, good for you. And they're going to give you $54. It's pretty awesome. So that is additional income above and beyond just helping your friends and family get started. Now, I wanted to really hit home with this is you guys hold really a key to unlock someone's physical and financial freedom. And I really, really want you to be a blessing for someone that might be super stuck in their skin and in their body and in their situation, and really provide them a solution. Because here's the thing. Chances are, if you're watching this, you have had probably some sort of transformation with Isagenix. You are loving the products or a product or some combination of products. And maybe you haven't told anyone, and that's okay. But I invite you to be open to sharing, because a lot of times people see what you're doing, they see that you've changed, they see your energy difference, they see your transformation, but I invite you guys to share the solution, because chances are you may have some amazing transformation and someone might be scared to ask you what you're doing, or it just might, they may think to themselves, why hasn't Amanda shared with me what she's doing? Does she not think that I would get a transformation? Does she not think that I would be successful or find success? And they almost think that it's them, that you're not sharing. And here you are making it about you, and you're not sharing because you don't think that they would be interested. So be open to sharing the possibilities with people. And I invite you to think about, who do you know that always diets around the holidays? Like, I can think of a couple family members and a couple friends. They always say like, oh, I need to get in shape for my holiday parties, or, oh my gosh, I can't eat that at Thanksgiving because I'm watching what I eat, or I'm on this special keto diet and I can't have the sweet potato casserole, so don't bother bringing it. Think about the people who, have tried certain diets and maybe not been successful, whether it's, macro counting or calorie counting or keto or point systems, like whatever it might be. Think of those people, because those people might truly benefit from Isagenix, from the convenience, and transformed your life and just really helped you. So be open to sharing with people, and be open to thinking about who could really benefit from this. Who do you know who is a mom that just had a baby, who's trying to get back in shape so that she can really feel comfortable and confident with the holiday cards that get sent out? A lot of people don't like to get in front of the camera, right? So start thinking about creative ideas and who you can reach out to and who might just need the solution. Because we don't always talk about we're not sleeping, that we go through the drive-through because we need a convenient option. We don't always talk about that we are squeezing into the pants because we had too much fun this summer, and we're squeezing into the pants that we need to wear because it's fall and it's cold. We don't talk about that, right? That's like definitely puts you in like a very humble situation if you have to have that conversation with someone. So just think about who you could be a blessing for and who might need the solution, because it just might be a solution for you, and you just might be able to turn around and help them find a solution for their budget and for their physical and financial freedom this holidays. So thanks for tuning in.